Dr. Dennis Carroll has spent his career tracking viruses around the globe.
A year ago, the COVID-19 virus existed. It wasn't in us, but it was circulating in all likelihood a bat.
From a bat, there's speculation it jumped to another animal and then to people. Maybe at a so-called wet market in China. Left unchecked, infections like COVID-19 grow exponentially over time, increasing at an ever faster rate until at a certain point, the virus can't be contained. How can we know which local outbreak will lead to a global pandemic? For that, we turn to the virus hunters.
For every current threat we have from a virus, we know that there are tens, if not hundreds of thousands other potential threats currently circulating in wildlife. And virus hunters are really dedicated towards shining a light on what those viruses are and helping us understand their potential to spill over and infect humans.
Where are they shining their flashlights? A virus can come from anywhere around the globe. A factory farm in America or a family farm in Africa. The threats are all around us. So how do we control them?
We need to move from a reactive to a proactive paradigm. We have approached COVID-19 the same way we've approached every one of these events over the last 20 years. If we approach COVID-24 or the next big influenza virus without really having fundamentally changed the way we think about future viral threats, then we will pay a severe global price for it.
If the next deadly virus does make the leap, the virus hunters must pass the baton to the virus detectives, like Erica Sapphire. The equipment in Erica's lab can reveal the deepest inner workings of a virus and the antibodies that fight that virus.
Antibodies are the soldiers of your immune system. And when the antibodies in your bloodstream find that pathogen and they anchor onto it, recruits the rest of your immune system to come in and destroy that virus or bacteria and clear it from your body.
Studying the successful antibodies found in the blood of virus survivors is a key part of her work.
We'll see the roadmap of exactly how the antibody attacks Ebola virus. And then using that roadmap, we can see which antibodies to put together to make the right combination treatment.
And now, a brand new technology allows Erica to see the antibodies in action.
They're 11-foot tall microscopes that shoot a 300,000 electron volt beam down, so you can very precisely directly image things that used to be submicroscopic. You can actually see the antibody defeat the virus. And that beautiful level of resolution is the roadmap for how the immune system can defeat this virus and how we can make therapeutics and how we can make vaccines. It's faster than what we've ever done before, and it gives more beautiful detail and needed information.
But meeting the challenge of the COVID-19 pandemic is taxing every bit of Erica's resourcefulness.
We have to rush things forward fast. We need these therapies 3 months ago, but they have to be safe and we have to evaluate them, and it's gotta happen at an accelerated timeline.
Her little-known laboratory has become a focal point of an international crisis. Around the world, COVID-19 continues its exponential spread, endangering the global economy, closing schools, canceling sports and entertainment,
Do you take this man?
and touching each of our lives in the most personal ways. For New York City nurse Jen Gutterman, things had gradually started improving.
So, feel pretty good today. Just saw my doctors, and I'm going home.
Jen returned to her Manhattan apartment and tried to fight the symptoms that never quite went away or stayed the same. Then, COVID struck a knockout punch.
I think 2 weeks after I was out of the hospital, I basically fainted in my apartment. So I came home, my dad picked me up, both masks, gloved, and I got home and was isolated in my bedroom for 2 weeks.
While Jen stayed at her parents' house, trying to keep from infecting them, her symptoms continued to change.
I'm learning that this disease isn't just a lung disease, that it's a cardiac issues and renal issues and blood issues. You can't maintain your body temperature, memory fog, loss of balance, vertigo.
Her condition went from bad to worse, and she returned to the hospital.
I've been in the emergency room since about 1 o'clock this afternoon. I had some neurological nervous system changes yesterday. I can't believe almost 2 months to the day that I am back here.
One of the biggest mysteries about the coronavirus is why there's such an incredibly wide range of illness, from people who don't feel a thing to those who get deathly ill and die, and everything in between. And whether that's the virus, the amount of the virus, the person who got it, their underlying conditions, their prior infections, we really don't know. And as we learn more, we should be able to protect people better.